I am
one of 4
University of Portland students.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
In Once Upon a Pilot.
This class I'm about to go into is called Sleep Health and Society, and it's by far one of my favorite classes I've ever taken, along with my favorite professor, Corey Pressman. And the biggest thing for me is I've always struggled with my sleep. Like, I have insomnia, so this class really does justice for me of being able to learn a little bit more about myself and about others.
Hello. Let's talk. What did we talk about last time? We talked about how sleep is restorative. That's a good word for it, that it restores you. Let's not talk about sleep anymore, but let's talk about another process that happens once every circadian rhythm. And what is that process? You'll never guess. Waking up, yes, the process of waking up.
I just think he makes things so engaging and so interactive.
What was it that started the whole falling asleep cascade?
He's wanting you to make a sleep log, like let's ask your classmates questions about how they sleep, and then we kind of do like little labs about that.
Does anyone know how it all began? It began with a word that began with a letter. Zeitgebers, exactly. Everyone say it, please. Zeitgebers. And Miss Peregrino, do you remember what are Zeitgebers? What is Zeitgebers?
They're the things that like make you sleepy and tired.
Yeah, things that make you sleepy and tired. Like what? Like what? Like what? Like classes like this?
And so it's very interesting. He makes it very fun.
Basketball season has officially started. We're off to a pretty good start. I'm looking forward to playing some of these big games that we have coming up. We're going to play at Stanford coming up next week. We're also going to be playing at Santa Barbara and at Oregon again. I love working with these guys.
It's good, baby.
Even if it's something as small as just going into rebound for a guy trying to work on his shot, or it's pretty challenging, especially when you add in the graduate studies and going to class.
I have a question for all of you, is how do you see Ed 521, which is career development, influencing your professional development and career? What does that look like for you? Yeah, Chris.
I think this class really helped with the organization of it. These are the tools that can help me get there, and I think this class and this program really can help me refine that.
Coaching, it's a tough business. What are the ways that you can network within that small group, and how can you be intentional about it?
I'm excited to present today in my interpersonal communication class about clothing as a medium of communication, and we are using AOC's 2021 Met Gala dress as a case study. So whenever we're looking at a dress such as this or a piece of fashion, we have to look at how it is heavily indebted to various contexts and reproduction for its meaning. It is a high heat outfit, and this is not talking about whether it's warm, but I'm talking about the message that it sends. It's very powerful.
Honestly, I love playing in the rain just because it makes you feel so professional. It's kind of something that you always wanted to do when you were younger, having the light hit you and the fans cheering, and we had a great turnout with our drum squad, and all of our fans were in their Halloween costumes, so it was awesome. We really wanted to come out very strong and just to beat the Bulldogs, so that was a very, very big win for us. We haven't beaten Gonzaga, I think, in the last 4+ years. At the end of the day, I think I felt all of the emotions. The season ended for us by us tying second in our conference, but honestly that was a major win for us because we worked so hard, and unfortunately we did end up tying for second when at the end of the day everyone was very proud of how far we came and kind of beating the expectations that came with this season.
Today is the first day of National First Generation Week, which is the week that celebrates all students who are their first in their family to attend college. And today we are giving free t-shirts such as these ones. I'm helping today by setting up this beautiful event, which we will be giving, like I said, free t-shirts and free donuts and a photo booth. The First Generation program has helped me connect with other students who are in the same boat as me, and this semester I am a mentor to 3 other students. We're helping them register for classes and helping them find better study habits to help them in their classes. I'm looking forward to this week to meet new friends and to connect more with my community, and if you are a First Generation student, don't miss out.
I spent years in trying to find a way to eliminate my anxiety in the hopes that, I just, an anxiety-free life. I've kind of realized that the anxiety is important. It's there for a reason. And so more recently, I've been trying to treat anxiety as a force of ambition. My freshman year, whenever I'd be anxious about an assignment or a class, I would freak out. I had a therapist in the Health and Counseling Center that I would see, and honestly, that was kind of pivotal for me. Outside of using the Health and Counseling Center for therapy, I've called the Pilot Helpline a couple times in situations where I just kind of felt a need to talk to someone about how I was feeling. If I had to give advice to a younger me, become friends with your anxiety, listen to it, and find a support system because other people have worked through this before.
It's perfectly normal to need mental health support. The University of Portland offers a variety of ways to support you, including through pastoral counseling and campus ministry, through the resources in the Health and Counseling Center at Oracle Hall, and of course with hall staff in Residence Life. We encourage you to take advantage of these supports and these resources that we have available for you, so that way you can thrive both academically and personally.
If you're a student, staff, or faculty member, you are a part of the magic of this place that we love and we call home. From atop our beautiful bluff, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.